Alright, here in this new episode we got plans. Hopefully big plans. But, there are some things that can't always be guaranteed. But for starters, gotta start training the troop size in Samarkand, as we're making lots of money here. And, also, designated region. Now, we have an interest of expanding the region again, and that is to take the rest of Kumo, which is parts of it belongs to the Western Protectorate, which, mind you, this belongs to Tocharian territory. Part of the Shahdom of Khotan, which is under of our empire, the Turan Empire, in which, in order to expand, you gotta declare a holy war. But of course, there might be nearby Taoists, but there isn't much. So it makes little difference. Yeah, very little difference. But we'll still be facing the bulk of the Chinese army with the event spawn troops they're gonna have very, very soon. What one would think is, it's kind of too bad we can't invade China because they're in a state of unrest. No, we can raid. And remember, you can only invade them when you're stable, or what do you mean when they're stable and, Golden Age. And also realm size greater or equal to 300. Which my realm size, well, not really. And them, not so much on the other. But I believe trimming them down further and further would probably be the best way to eliminate the Western Protectorate for good. I mean, Holy War for Kumo, and then add one more, and then that's that. Huh. One would think we're eliminating the Western Protectorate completely. But that's one can dream. I believe we're ready for this, so just set up the rally point at Kashgar. And very soon I will switch my focus towards war to further increase the martial skill, just in time for preparation. Because I believe in being prepared. As I'll be turning 40 now, and unfortunately it doesn't look like I'll be having much in the way of children, not even a son. So just gotta stick with 2 daughters then. One who's currently 8, and the other, well, recently born, but she's sickly, and I hope she'll be okay. Otherwise, an only daughter can be very, very precarious. My birthday's next week, or later that week. Yeah, over 2,000 gold we'll soon have. So I declared that on the 40th birthday. Let's start a war against the Western Protectorate. Oh, when is your birthday? Oh, just 6 more days later. How do you like that? I mean, I have enough renown for everything that I need. So, Holy War for Kumo. Remember, we'll lose 2,000 grace, or what little grace we have. And, he personally controls all these territories. So, that's where the bulk of that's going to be coming from. Matter of fact, last minute preparation. We don't want to declare war on it right now. But, which one of you guys can move fast? I know I can, but is there any others? Because there's been a shortage of, commanders that are allowed to move troops fast. We'll have that figured out. Any organizers. There is cavalry people. But that's a woman, not a member of the Warrior Lodge, so that won't do. Oh, blast. Well, that's all they can offer. But if we need some more, let me see. We got these guys that are allowed to do the sieging. But I don't want, my Dark Path to be commander, even though he's already in the council, so he won't be doing much of anything, so. Well, I guess he's the heir to the Jasmine Satrapi, which I thought about vassalizing them one day. You know, just slight expansion. Maybe risky, but I guess I'm the only one who's qualified that is capable of making those cavalry troops to move fast. You will be heading to there, and obviously they're going to spawn there, so just take out what little you can and get the heck back here. No, not like that. Taking an awful risk with this. And remember, if we lose, we pay a whole lot of money to them. Only 17,000, really? Makes me want to invade them. You know, entirely. No need for a spy master, we know where they are exactly. Fortunately, we won't be able to catch them. What's the supply limit over there? Enough for all of us. Get there as fast as you can. Even for those guys down south, which they won't be able to contribute much of anything. And speaking of contributions, I will now perform a war sacrifice. Though I follow the teachings of a herd master given to the old gods, their due might help me in the coming wars. Their violent nature fits my needs for fierceness and savagery. I will emulate one of the prized specimens from my stock. So yeah, this will make a move a bit faster. A couple of fellow warriors helped me to constrain a majestic offering that I personally picked from my livestock for this occasion. While a priest chants, I plunge a sacrificial dagger deep into the beast's flesh, letting its blood shower over my face. I turn around and the priest inscribe a few holy symbols on my face with blood and dirt. Yeah, look at me now. Got those symbols again. May this sacrifice bring me fortune. They're actually going to get together here, so we won't be able to catch them, which is unfortunate. You can stand guard. Make a long way around in case if you need to. Because the main battleground's obviously going to be here or here. I won't be involved in this army, so I must be with the troops from Samarkand. They need me. And now call to glory. With the help of the Eagle Warriors, this battle is ours to lose. Already my fellow warriors are rallying all over the realm, ready to show me their bravery in battle, when in a few months we will drown our enemies in steel and blood. Come, my friends, eternal glory awaits the bravest amongst us. New warriors will start flocking to my banners, so I get my own event spawn troops. So fine, let them come in full force. We'll be coming in, eventually, in full force. Might as well. You're not going to be a shield maiden to us. Yeah, they brought in some help. Xayah and them. Forgot about them, but not that big of a deal either. And their vassals won't go with them because that's not their war. Bastards! Can't do anything about that. The good is dead as far as I know. And they're gonna walk into it. Yeah, our defenders are getting killed. God, no, no, no! Stop, well, you're going the right way. We'll handle this. At least we got a few good defenders. Bastards! Yes, I could be very wrathful too, you know. But continue your destination. Alright, since they're heading this way, try to get there any way you can. While we try to get to Kashgar while we deal with the raiders, because we don't want them to raid Samarkand. And if this fails again, we'll negotiate. Remember the last Chinese war, we always have struggles when it comes to raiders. Like, we can't protect those from back home. But we got you guys. Yeah, they're going to be taking these areas mainly. Even though these are poorly developed areas. Even if they're newly built holdings, they're not that well. Put me here for a moment. So I can get them moving faster and try to raid them. Get off of there. Go with this army. Don't burden the load. None on the silent, they call you. Well, you are shy, so makes sense. Found the academy. Our own Imperial Academy here? Well, we've always wanted to have a Zoroastrian Academy of sorts, so we can't send our children to the Chinese Academy because it's ran by pagans. So, why don't we have our own? Yes. As the ruler of such greatness, I can institute a state academy in which to educate my people. How much? 1,000? We'll be fine. The Zoroastrian Academy. The great ruler Empress Ranisa of Turan has instituted a great academy for the education of a realm. All the promising young men of Zoroastrianism are flocking to this new center. It must be noted that such a universal institution exists for the will of one person. When they die, will the heirs be able to maintain it? Glory to Empress Ranisa of Turan. And here is the first wisdom. Dirwaspanfandak. Now, he's a hunter. He's the headmaster and doctor of law. Yep, first ever. Now, if I'm, still around then, we could finally, start having more of the philosophical things, because despite all this transmission of different things, of trade goods and whatnot, we've yet to have a single ruler that follows a philosophy. I mean, I'm in no mood for that. We'll be able to catch... No, we're going to be fighting these guys. Both of them. And it's mainly desert. They have very few cavalry, so we have the advantage. We got Gaia and a few troops. Yep, they've realized what the heck we're doing, so we got their attention. As long as we continue to gather more troops here. Any raiders around? They must be negotiated. Even if we have to give them a piece of land of something, even if it's bulk. Even if it's Bactria. Alright, retreat. Get out of here. We got them distracted for a while. More troops than it needs to be. Get to Kashgar. Right, as you go on north. Well, meanwhile, I'll lead the troops here. Till we are fully assembled. Oh, it was raiders that they were looking for, not us. He went to hiding, the bastard. Oh, no, this is theology focus related. He'll be back in a moment. Good raid. Going to Como. Not much there. One. Hurry. Oh, so we should move now. While we can. There'll be additional reinforcements. Not only from our levies, but also more of the event spawn troops I'll be getting constantly. And also them assaulting troops just hurts them a bit more. Some of the more undisciplined elements with my new troops started complaining I do not share the loot from our battles equally. They are demanding what they consider as a rightful compensation. Threatening to leave my army if their request is denied. You shall have your money. Yeah, they'll be going down further south soon, so you will retake these areas. While we are going to meet them. Yeah, so let them get together. Unless they're going to Mingo, then I don't know, retaking areas may get their attention. But the supply is not good. Well, what good is military organization up. Removes the pagan home malnutrition penalty and ups the global supply limit, which is the most important thing. So now it's a supply limit of 9, but it'll have more once we retake the area. Hopefully this will get their attention. Alright. Who's with me? Probably got severely injured during a raider attack. And Khosrow? Yep, my 2 defenders. And as for me, I'm a Lightfoot too, but we do very well in the plains. And this is desert, but we'll manage. Oh, yes. Brought you here for the reason. Oh, no. They're gonna destroy this retinue. Yeah, I have to be there just to get these troops moving faster, evacuate. No. 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 It's the only way. We'll only be fighting against some Xia troops, which will make quick work of them. a team effort, soldier. No, I'm a brilliant strategist. We'll be able to escape to Kumtag. Go long, they're chasing us. Shit, we're caught. Who are those guys? Him. Yeah. There's nothing we could do. This retinue is destroyed. If I'm allowed to be taken prisoner, it'll be the most humiliating act I've ever done. Yeah, link up with the main army. Huh. It's the only thing we could do. At least we're able to get out of there alive, and they took a few casualties. We didn't think they would catch us. Question is, will they come down here? Maybe this ought to get their attention. Tocharian security force didn't do much. Again, it's not a massive battle, so don't worry about that. This is better supply. Come on up here. We gotta get them over here. I got time. Cross shot him. I could read his answers as soon as the words had escaped my lips and my heart sank like a stone. It really took a moment to recollect himself. I'm flattered, really I am, but I do not feel the same way. Sorry, let us be friends. Fine. What friends are for. Oh, that man again. We'll fight after this war. Yes, the supply limit is bad, but we have very good land organization. Because I'm Empress, among other things. Yeah, they'll be coming for us soon. Hopefully. Actually, get out of here. Just go the long way around. The valor shown in battle has not inspired just Caesar wars. Many of my subjects traveled to Samarkand and hoping to prove their worth against my enemies. Ganges dealt. Wonderful. You will soon meet your opponents. More troops to the front. Why aren't these bastards coming? We're taking their land easily because it's been raided. And there goes another flax field. We won't make that much money without them. Wait. There's no river crossing between Uni and Lopnor. This could be our chance, so since we're going on the offensive against them, which is a big gamble, well, you're with me, and this is desert. Not the planes. Can't risk having a dull woman in command, so give me Razumalan. We'll be locked in 2 days. They may have the advantage of the desert, but we have the numbers. And the courage to do so. Just wondering. Because it appears to be working. Move and lock in 4 days. Yeah, just reset the movement. Got him where we wanted. Okay. Do I really want to keep these people? I mean, he's unyielding, and this is going to be a defensive battle. And we have the advantage in the desert. Especially the cavalry that are with us. Is there any better flanker or defender? I don't know about you. Especially you being rightful. But you can certainly do most of the damage on their flanks. Time for you to earn your pay. You're a very good flanker, so relying it on you now. And not to mention, wait, the tiger. Oh. Just get up there. He'll be coming in as reinforcements as the battle rages on. So this is our moment. I'm sure they won't come in because we just stopped. Nope, but they're coming. We tricked them into coming here. We're going to be there on the 27th as the battle will begin on the 15th. So no doubt you will run into them. This is where we will make a stand, even though it's getting cold up here. It's December. You know how brutal the desert winters can be. Even though I'm specialized in light foot, but we have way more heavy infantry and lots of cavalry. Here we go. Breaking them down easily. What the hell were you worried about? Fresh reinforcements, even though their route is this way. Too bad a protector general isn't there. But this would be a crushing defeat for them. My goodness, we nearly destroyed their entire army this way if we kept fighting so savagely. Continue your destination. Liberate these territories while we will start taking over our objective of Como. It's mainly here, here, here. Those are the main holdings we're going after. Huge difference in war score. Where are you? he's in Lopno. Hey! New mission. Ozark, you go with them. Liberate these territories later. Attack their generals over there. It's your new assignment. If you can get there fast enough. Okay, after you take out these guys, then go after them. But be careful. There are many of them out there. Oh hell, may have to intervene in this one. No escape. Make a stand. We're coming for you. 2 days' time. Don't let that retinue be destroyed. Okay, we'll be there 3 days after hostilities began here. But another serious defeat of the enemy would bring the war to victory. Well, friend, here's Zoroastrian now. By the way, he's from over there. I guess friendship is how you win the conversion. Well, to be fair, it's a weak country, and I guess Zoroastrianism is the way. Good job. Now try Ural. We're here. Okay, just hang on. I don't know if you hear that alarm, which, by the way, that's an Amber Alert. Yeah, it's an Amber Alert. It's Texas related. Texas related. That's United States related. You know how Amber Alert is whenever people get kidnapped. So I just hope whoever just kidnapped that person, well, whoever just kidnapped. Okay, hang on. Whoever is the scumbag that kidnapped this boy or girl deserves to be brought to justice in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if he's going to be dealt with like what we did to the Chinese troops here. We don't steal children. Well, that's bull. Every time you besiege an area, you take children and you ransom them. What kind of a monster are you? Yeah. Hey, these guys again. The war score is locked at 75%, so we need to occupy and liberate more. We've basically destroyed their army right now. Crusade for Italy against the Umayyads. Makes sense. Especially that they converted to Shia Islam over there. Wish them the best. That's all I gotta say about that. Head over here. We need you to besiege the areas down fast. Take a few holdings, and we should win. It was easier than expected. It makes me want to wish we should invade China. And take over, you know, entirely. Because we Sogdians are the masters of the Northern Silk Road. And maybe we can prove it to them again, some other time. whenever there's stability over there. So Kamal is ours. And all new gains, again, when the first Sogdian armies clashed against Chinese regiments, few anticipated this outcome. While the Middle Kingdom put a valiant effort, it ended its sullen retreat, as it's finally clear that the Jin Empire has lost the war against Turan. Empress Rani still stands victorious, while ages across the world are wondering what repercussions this will have for the political map we have come to know. The Jin Empire will remember our name. And they will remember it one more time, because it seems whenever they become stable, we should try to attempt to invade China, because why the heck not? Why the heck not? Put off the retinues for the last dang time. Return to Samarkand. Rest here, go home. Yeah, we took quite a bit of a hit, but as for these areas, all new gains will go to Khotan. You are my sister, you bastard. And you don't have the money for it. Oh, no. Kinda makes me want to declare a free captives war. Just for that, but what good would that do? We've already proven that we could beat him, and we can do that again. But anyways, here are your new counties. Khotan, Lapnor, Lulan, and Uni. The Khotan is now 100% united under Tocharian control. And all these holdings that he controls, well, he's going to appoint Tocharian Buddhists there. Just as I had imagined. And not to mention now, it's under 100% complete control of the Empire of Turan. We fully united the realm. And the Tocharian is there. And now the defensive packs are up and at me after what I've just have done. Even they joined the defense pack against me. I wish to forsake my old religion and lead Ytarimypoy to its rightful place amongst the civilized realms. I humbly request Turan's assistance to ensure a peaceful transition into the Zoroastrian faith. Oh, that little one, not the big kingdom. Which, no, different dynasty. But you are little. I accept. We'll sign a non-aggression pact and it will assist him in converting to his population to Zoroastrianism. Conversion of Ytarimypoy. My priests have returned bringing news from Ytarimypoy. The local tribes have successfully introduced to the worship of a Hoda Mazda. With their proper grooming, they will become model followers of the true faith, given enough time. These savages have finally seen the light. Yeah, it'll take a while to... How many months again? 85. Is there anyone out there? It was very high proposes. Yes, you. Even though you're a bit lazy, but still. Also, I was thinking about bringing my old ugly sister back here on the front, but I guess we don't need her. Loyalist. Just a few months shorter. And whenever they leave the defensive pact against us, then we'll be sure to engage them. Possible invasion. Manichean heresy reared its ugly head in the county of Naksab. Where's my Mobad? It's here in the homeland. 50 versus 63. How do these Manicheans get such a momentum going? Whenever you're done with the Ural thing, then, yeah, we may have an uprising in our hands. I'll let them do it, and then we'll crush them. The Manichean heresy is spreading faster and faster. Horrible. Alright, one more child. Hopefully it's a son, so people can look at me more positively for not having a female heir. If it's another daughter, well, crap. Then that means they're gonna have to deal with it. Talking about the vassals, of course. Well, at least they'll look at me more positively, having a pregnancy glow. My food tasted strangely, and I've begun to eat less and less for fear of being poisoned. I don't trust the spy master to find the poisoner. No one I can rely on is my friend. I'm just being paranoid. Food is fine. No need for that. It's a good thing that I've ordered my retinue to return to Samarkand, which I have plans for it. I mean, heaven forbid if the Manichean heresy spreads into Samarkand itself. Which means there's some serious problems around here. As far as the decline of it, of course. But don't worry, there are pagans out there that wish to be Zoroastrian. Which, of course, they'll get a receiving in on these things, especially from the Hindus. I mean, I would rather much convert to these tribes up there to Zoroastrianism rather than down here. I mean, they're left to their own devices. Oh, they vassalized that area. Of course. Till when it's fully reinforced or so, or close to it, as we try to make a bit more money through resource or through silk trade. Told you this was going to happen. There's an awful lot of Manichean heretics. Lots of light infantry and archers. Come here. We'll have them dealt with in no time. It's a steppe region. Favors us. Let's go kill these accursed renegades. I feel the power of the eagle flowing through my veins. I snarl at the enemy commander. Surrender, he shouts. I am Mikun of the Manichean uprising. And the man's words are cut short by my weapon cutting through his throat. Bastard. That's all I got to say about him. He's a dead man. And you are the one to sign the treaty. Yeah, that's one uprising put down, and that furthers up on our mold authority. in which I've stated before that I have no love for Manicheans. Look, I know they kind of want to be human, but I would rather have her give her another education. Even though this may sound like a bad idea, but you're going for intrigue. I don't care if this is going to lower her education. She'll improve it when her rule starts, by any means. Well, I will assign you with a guardian who's very good at intrigue. I don't know about a foreigner, but is there anyone better? A Sogdian, perhaps? No? No, there is a way. There's a tendency. No, 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 not like that. Oh, give me another. There you are. Yeah, I brought you here. You're thinking about, oh, you're going to be a courtesan of someone? No, no, no. I need you to be a guardian of my child. Had to spend a little money for that, but it'll be worth it, hopefully. Because I'd rather have her given an intrigue, and she'll put it to good use in the future. The marshal is manageable, but it's another daughter. Well, I guess it's just going to be 3 daughters then. Ah. Shahzadeh. Which I guess that's princess, right? Too far away to care. Tocharians can handle it themselves, if they got the money for that. Watching Tamar the milk drinker in the training grounds is always interesting. Oh yeah, it's interesting. Not only she's nicknamed the milk drinker, but she's blind. But at least she's humble and chaste. How is she even in a warrior lodge? It's beyond me. Let's talk weapon care and etiquette, my good woman. And she agreed that she needs my help in order to make her see things. She's blind. See things differently. I've asked my quartermaster to let us spend some afternoons organizing the armory. I admit, this year's spring cleaning's overdue anyway. Let's not get carried away. She'll figure it out herself. That's a jerk move. Again, uprising could occur again, but I'd be more than happy to put him down. So my fellow member of the Eagle Wars and I have finally done organizing my armory. Any traces of her initial reluctance are gone, and I'm proud to be able to compliment her on how she handled the experience. Thank you for this opportunity, Ronnie, so she says, more heartfelt than expected. She had this diligence all along, and I'm friends with the blind woman now. Boy's chin. Let's have an even match with Vassal. Well, since I'm not expected to have any more children anytime soon, for once I'll breastfeed this daughter of mine. She picked up on a bit of intrigue. Oh well. Oh, that reminds me. The duel stuff. Hopefully he's not busy. No, he ain't. Like, good. Time for you to kick your can again. As you're getting old, while I'm getting better than the last time we fought. Now he's severely injured, but at least he respects me. More of that budding romance. Surprised you never suspected me. Curious. Because that year just reminded me. Very, very curious. Oh, God. Somebody who's not my religion group. And not my culture group either. And is not a ruler. Is not married. Is a man. I mean, sure, there's a lot of them out there, but there's a certain somebody of a Tengri faith. Problem is, there are lots of them out there. So, Tengri. Yeah, if you're just beginning to be, why are you so curious about them? I don't think you could spell Tengri, right? Yeah, Old Tengri. There you go. That's how you list them. Men, not married, not a ruler. Okay, oh, remember, these are non-rulers, so... Yeah, sorry about that. I was just, curious. Just something that just struck my curiosity, but, yep, it's, not there. Huh. Nothing. Just had a bit of a curiosity. Is it time? Yes. Abolish the council and we're going back to absolute rule as it was back in the days of the Emirate of Samarkand. Not only this gives you more domain size, but also law changes cannot be voted, disables the use of realm peace, and unfortunately this would disable the advisor minor titles, which I find it quite useful. But I don't think it's necessary yet because, well, it's like, yeah, the council doesn't get to say on everything else, but as far as power is concerned, they'll keep for a time. I'm not looking to get a couple of counties for myself. I think it's fine as we are. Until the retinue is near full, and then we'll have increased retinue size. No, not that one. Because I want to spend it on cavalry retinue. So we can add more light cavalry and some heavy into this retinue. Well, they were able to take Italy back. That's for certain. Move out of the way first. Because I'm thinking about spending that money on that right now. Oh, just a minute. Just gotta wait for them. And that evil man just won't die, would he? If I had it my way, I'd have you executed right now. That took a long time. Okay, now. Now I brought you here because we've got to convert these people back to Zoroastrianism. You'll be a good wife. Now all we have to do is wait for China to go stable and see if I am really thinking about considering invading them. You know, just based on our experience. That's in case if she dies and then... though she's already proud of herself. Jeez. Where did that woman go? She dead already? Well, anyways, I'll introduce her, the heir to the realm. I have invited my vassals to partake in a formal introduction of my heir, Shahdom Yana. She'll have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way, something that might be tiresome for someone as young as her. However, I have full confidence that she will not disappoint me. And then I'm going to have to assign you to another guardian. Probably the old one died in poor health. Okay, one more month and then start spending that money on retinue. It seems Yetta started getting along incredibly well with the child of one of the visiting vassals. Apparently Yetta and that Hormuz becoming fast friends. Yeah. Almost there. What happened to this Shia Caliph? They're still around, it's just they lost their connection from India, so now they're split off. Now the Indians are going to finally have their revenge. Now, Herbat Varzak of Tocharian is a renowned godly and learned vassal of mine. After having introduced himself to Yena, Varzak approached me with an offer. Varzak is willing to spend some time teaching more the intricate part of the Gathas in exchange of my favor. Oh, please, anything for her. Just a vassal. So yeah, that gives her a little bit more learning and some piety that goes along with it. Yana introduced herself to Herbat Varzak, so she knows him already. Now she accidentally spills the beverage on his shoes, but also managed to insult all of his ancestors. Well, sorry about that. You know, she's kind of proud of herself, so don't worry about that. Pride becomes before the fall, some people say. And she managed to insult all of this mayor's ancestors. I've done raised a rough kid. Yeah, they're gonna keep raiding the heck out of these areas. Now they call him the evil. Whatever he's been doing, it ain't good. Still pay tribute to them. Yeah, they're still around. It's a miracle in itself. Wait till 2000 and I'll start spending on the retinue, the cavalry. Whatever you're doing, you ought to stop that. Okay. So, 1,000. We'll start spending it. 500, 700, 1,000, 1,200, 1,500, 1,500. Correct? Yes. That's all we can get. For this, retinue cap usage. So now wait for them to build up and they'll be linking up with them soon. They're only elite cavalry force. But if we want to, you know, have other uses to them, I mean, 2,500 is effective enough. If you got good commanders, that is. And, then we can use 2 of them. Rather than just one elite cavalry arm to take out any enemies during the most hectic of battles. Ha! From one plot after another. If you do that one more time, I'm going to arrest you. For real. Not kidding. Rabies. I was about to say, that name kind of rings a bell to me. No. You're thinking of a different woman. Who once ruled... No, not her. She's gonna hate that. Who was the previous ruler before? Oh, yeah, she's still around. But, she became... So it's like, ever since we brought Priya Devi's kingdom back, the, former, Manichean, she recently, I don't know how recent, we don't know when this was days, but she renounced the world. She went on to become a Bhikkhuni. And she resides over there, in this, temple. Huh. Serves her right. After you lose your Shahdom, then you renounce the world as a Buddhist ascetic. I'm gonna make you ambitious. Just this once. Because you're getting intrigue education, I want you to be at your best. And look at you, you're brawny now. Now you're a steward. Mine's better. Okay, fine, but at least you... Could you at least collect taxes for us? Cheap bastard. You were able to successfully take that over. Everybody's gunning for Gandhara. Both Zoroastrian. Oh my goodness, I'm 45 years old, but the attraction between me and my husband slowly started to fade. I realized this. I've been having it some time when week after week we used the bed chamber to sleep instead of having all the fun we used to have in it. Excuse me. Well, I'm a ruthless warrior, so I'll make Darush know who's the boss in the bed chamber, so he's sure to beg for mercy when Ranis is done with him. Oh, now he's no longer chaste, he's lustful. Ha! Okay. Warm up. We're going in after him. I know what I'm gonna do when I raise 2,000 gold. And it's something we should have done a while ago. Or a couple of rulers ago. Even before the Empire of Turan. No, soon after it was formed. Gotta get there fast. Don't let them destroy that soak post. Trade post. Just this once. Get back over there. Pecheneg Zoroastrian. Nice to see Zoroastrianism spreading a bit by bit. At least he was trying his best. Oh, and by the way, new set of armor because we're past 950. So all the clothes out west and in the Middle East are different. While we Sogdians, no exception. We may wear the same crowns, but when you are up and armored like that, then that gives you that new set of armor. So we have that off. Just the portrait appearance-wise. That we cannot do. That's way up there. Just wait till they're fully formed and then we'll get together and then like that. Alright, finish the book. And this book is Ordinary Beasts and How to Avoid Them. Their intellect matches with their societal status. Begins this collection of curious and somewhat mocking observation on the behavior of animals and palace guards and similarities they share. Ups the plot power defense more and a bit of a personal combat skill. That's fine. Less chance of being assassinated. Surprised these guys have calmed down now. She needs confidence. Tamari should be an easy match. Yeah, Tamari the blind milk drinker. Alright, managed to best her. Well, don't hurt her too much. She's blind, you know. Her health is already fragile as it is. I have to assign you another intriguing woman. Someone with high education. No, not stewardship. Like the blind leading dumb. There she is. Paranoid, deceitful, perfect. One of the best. Stick around, alright? Because her birthday is coming up. Well, even if she gets a low education, I'd be alright. I'd be alright with that. I'm bent over my war tables, struggling to stay focused and keep my eyes open when my husband, Shahdom, enters. He crosses the room and inspects the war table over my shoulder. Perhaps a fresh pair of eyes might prove helpful, my dear wife. Perhaps you are right. talking about the bedchamber earlier. My husband received an education in warfare, like myself, so I quickly grabbed the nuances of the problems I explained. The two of me set to work discussing troop compositions. Dorus is the most competent strategist. I thought I was one. Within an hour, I've laid the groundwork for a promising solution. Screw it, just get that, simply for the sake of it. But let us retire to the bedchamber, my dear. Again, I'm too old to have a baby now. Just glad that he's no longer chaste. He's unchaste. That's all, I guess. It's been a while since we had another one of these in our court. Because we need more good commanders. Price of decadence. The ruling dynasty of Bruno Jodem Sultanate has been overthrown by the zealous and hard-living tribesmen of the Manichean dynasty. Their decadent sultanate has been toppled, freeing any vassals from their bondage to the unworthy sultan. With the sultanate gone, time will tell if a worthy dynasty will be up to the task restoring authority to the region. Voted fools. Oh, that's over there in Oman, and parts of Arabia. At least they're getting their decadence up. But he's a nice guy. Is he a member of the, No, he's a member of the Sanders. Okay. Who's winning Gandhara? Kashmir has 19. Oh, no. Zunbil has 19. Karad Shadow, well, they're in the lead. Just as I feared. She's gone uncooped. Don't worry, there's always room for improvement. People with lowered education, especially someone who's ambitious, may have them improved upon in a future. I shouldn't worry about that too much. But I've successfully groomed an heir. See to that the realm prospers so that the threat level can go away. Lines back. We have no contact with them. Well, you gone Zoroastrian as well. Oh no, wait. They took it over. Oh no, that is you. It's just, how'd you do that? Holy War, and you won. Yes, expand Zoroastrianism to the north. But I cannot send my Mobads up there because they'll never accept it. Well, we're trying to get rid of the Manicheans here. I mean, they were able to do it successfully, but now do it at the Heretic stronghold. Wait a minute. I could send you to the academy. That Imperial Academy we just built. So. Yeah, here's another thing we could do for you for further education. To further improve one of your skills. I mean, you being ambitious and all, this could work out for you. I will not make you shield maiden. You're not destined to be. Now she's off to the Great Zoroastrian Academy. Here in Samarkand. You could say, even with a disappointing education, even in an intrigue, but she could have further education on other matters that we could hope. Well, you're already shrewd, but couldn't get your patient. But you look like you could potentially be, I don't know, be married to Yenna once she finishes her graduation in the academy. First graduate of the Imperial Academy of the Khotanian dynasty. Like for now, I'm just playing the waiting game. Think about the possibility of actually invading China. Wait, I don't have much of siblings or children for that matter. But nice to see everybody being stable. Not making much money because of what we're reinforcing 2 retinues. I was hoping it would be Dashwood's because, you know, you've been doing some things. So I was getting ready to have you arrested. Oh, yeah, he's gonna bash through all these troops. I received some bad news. My prisoner, escaped from her cell. She had outside help. Wait a minute. You are still alive, but that theology focus is keeping you alive. Hey, friend. Tengri Revolt. Oh, Tengri Uprising. In that area. Even if we try to help you, but I believe it'll be too late. Sorry. In a practical sense, it'll be too late. Still the student of the game, but she hasn't picked up a trait yet. There's only very little money in you. Siflik. Have you imprisoned for that? Fine, we'll have them dealt with again. We can banish a few prisoners. Good. No Manicheans. I don't know about you, since you lack a bit of skill. 2 prisoners making alliances. Double trouble. Let's just hope that unrest gets put down. Matter of fact, I'll send him a commander. This could help keep the loyalists win. Make sure the loyalists think of the words you're trying to use. Just only little as necessary. Friend, you're not going to have a country any longer. In fact, you don't have one right now, so give me some money. Is it possible I can invite you to court? Yeah. I mean, look at you. You got all the good skills. And plus, when you die here, you get to inherit all your stuff. That's what friends are for. Make up with the rest. Alright, friend. Let's fight. Now that you're here with us. Wounded him. Also, who's your wife? Zoroastrian, but nothing much. Beat him up. Didn't like that. Huh. Serves him right. Now we need to improve the infrastructure a bit. Because something we kind of neglected on as of late. No. Hospital. We never invested in the hospital structures. Even though there's no diseases ever came across in our region. Which is odd, but understandable. Now it's a full-fledged cavalry force. Please help her. If you screw this up, which you did not, like I was getting ready to send you to prison. I'm just waiting for the unrest to end, so we could invade them. Because I'm really thinking about gambling for that chance. Look at us. Army size is unmatched. Unlike anywhere else before. Not if we're gonna get you first. We're gonna catch you this time. Kara, revolt. For what? Ah, tyranny. What has he done? Kind of say we can either join the rebels or join the loyalists. See? That's what's beautiful about working with someone of the same faith as you are. He's always wanted Kabul, so give him this chance. If he finally loses his claim, he can shut the hell up about it. Well, meanwhile, I'm waiting for the unrest to die down over there. And then we're going to come in and take over what little is left of the Western Protectorate. Even if we have to fight their mighty armies that may outnumber us. But we have the strength and courage to do so. Now my lover's dead. Which is Shame. Oh yeah, how's daughter? She's picked up a philosophy, and she's become trusting. Which, no, that ain't for you. Made a rival, and she's made 2 friends. Well, actually, one is a childhood friend. Yeah, we're investing our money into improving the hospital structure in Samarkand so we can stay prosperous, which has not yet reached its flourishing status, not like these 2. We can further improve upon the construction. That gives us more hospital structures, but it builds buildings faster, and buildings are to be made cheaper. $4,000 strong. Fair enough. Hey, Priya Devi. After several years, well, not that long, she returns to the academy. She studied the medical arts and is now ready to start healing the sick. May such wisdom aid us. She's a renowned physician, which ups the diplomacy a bit, and plus 2 learning and more help. Alright, more power to you. Well, now she's become the first ever academy graduate of our dynasty, so... Even though she lowered her intrigue, but... Don't worry, once she becomes a ruler, she needs to be more deceitful. And I'm glad she's rejecting seduction attempts. But if she needs to take care of somebody, well, I'm sure she'll find a way. She's a bit crafty, you know. Give her time. Her intrigue skill will go through the roof. And I don't want to hurt her. As I'm starting to get old now. But the one thing I would hope is to tell China to, hey, put down that uprising of yours. Well, it's not an uprising, it's unrest. There's a difference, you see? Varga, he's evil. Now, you, on the other hand, you're going to be a shield mate in the future. Assuming that I'm still going to be around long enough. Don't do that. Anyway, just for that? No. I was gonna give her something, but I remembered something else, so never mind. Referring to Priya Devi, what I gave him. You know what, I got something for you. Since you swindled me. Build these hospital buildings faster. Leper colony. turn of position. Now it's them that became his son. I don't think it'll turn to civil war because it's been going on for years. Just waiting for them to go stable and then we'll get them. But it says realm size is greater or equal to 300. Well, I'm kind of way above them, am I not? No idea. I said not her. Yet all that isn't going to do her any good. Khotan is taking over Gandhara. Oh boy, she needs confidence. This isn't going to end well for her. Why are you even in this warrior lodge? Wait a minute. Hold on. Byzantine culture, right? That's how she got done. Right. Byzantine culture. I get it. Why they're blinded. We don't do that around here. We're going up to the roof of the world to stop these Manicheans. They keep popping up again. They call themselves a religion of light. Well, obviously they've been smoking. Whatever they're smoking up there. I'm all about approaching me request. My lady, I want your permission to travel to the pagan lands to spread the Zoroastrian faith amongst those unfortunate people. It shall be for the glory of Zervan. You're going to where? Yeah. That's way over there. Hope it works for you. That didn't work. That was a bad idea. And we're running out of resources again. That means we're not going to be making as much money as we used to. Especially whenever this blasted unrest over there in China gets put down. So that we'll be ready to invade them. I want to do it before my life ends or we'll never have that chance again. But anyways. Yeah, with that revolt ongoing, I don't think they'll be able to help their Kurdish tributary there. Revolt. Tyranny. Capture the host. I mean, if we capture later the host one, why isn't he gone? Because if only we could just, oh, I don't know. If we can only destroy his army more, then, oh no, he's going over there. Yeah, we can be there on a moment's notice. Now let's build these buildings for a bit. Truce is expiring. Saw that the realm prosper. Yep, I inherited a bunch of books. That's good. Still yet to be gone. I would just love to execute you right now. This man gets imprisoned, which I think he'll be useful to us. I always have an eye for talent. You better hurry up and resolve them. Oh, no, he won. That means he's gonna abdicate to this boy here from that region. As a pious woman, we'll end the episode with this, or just end it on January at the beginning. After having read the text of the Vin of the Dead, I'm more aware of the devil's presence all around me and the danger they put my family in, so I decided that my house shall adopt one of the good spirit's dogs. Get Zagidabi, the dog of the water. The dog of the water is the most revered of all the dogs. It's what keeps our field watered and healthy, our bellies full and worries gone. Oh yes, this will definitely put down a national revolt risks such as Manichean uprisings. Oh great, a stammerer. But an organizer. He'll do for the time being. Well, you were able to take it over. You finally got what you wanted. What were you complaining about? But he still has to win the revolt now. Right, part of the alliance agreement. Anyways, we're supposed to end the episode here. Now we hope on the next episode, China better get their act together, so that way we can invade them before my life ends. And then after this, then she'll be the one to take over the Shahdom, even though she's been on an intriguing side, even though it's my fault that I gave her a faulty education system. But she'll improve with time. We have all the time in the world with Yeta. And if it does not succeed, then maybe another future Shield Maiden? Who knows? Who knows? That's all I gotta say about that. So we hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, so long for now.